Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Random Game Shenanigans Rebooted. I'm here today guys with my best buddies.
Red Herring 13.
And...
Alex.
Alright, so we're going to be doing something real special for y'all today because we are playing Star Wars The Force Unleashed. It's one of Matt's favorite games and so we're going to have him pilot. How excited are you?
I'm very excited. I love this game.
So off stream, you said there was something you wanted to do beforehand before we get into the game? Or as soon as you can do it?
Basically, as soon as I find a lightsaber crystal,
yeah,
I am going to change colors.
I thought you said that you wanted to do a certain cheat.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do the cheat.
I was about to say, you're the one piloting the ship, so if you want
a
different lightsaber color,
I know it. I'll do it.
Do you know the cheat by heart?
Yeah, I know it.
Nice. I've got my watermelon flavored water and I'm just having a good day. So if you haven't guessed from our last episode, or not last episode, but a couple of streams ago, we are huge Star Wars nerds here.
Giant Star Wars nerds.
We're coming to you live right now from Matt's man cave, which is covered wall to wall. I wish I could show you, but covered wall to wall in Star Wars memorabilia, posters. He's even got Grogu curtains in here. It's so cool.
You're just leaving out the LED strip that he currently has red.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's so fitting for this game.
Yeah, I have it red, but mid-game, whatever.
It also has 4 different lightsabers in here.
Hey, one of those is mine, but...
One of them is yours, one of them is Jonathan's. Yeah. It's all from the wedding.
I mean, yeah, speaking of that, he even had a partially Star Wars-themed wedding.
Yeah.
At least on the groom's side.
That was still cool.
It was cool. We all posed in, with our lightsabers and stuff. It was really awesome.
It was awesome.
I think the only thing that would have made that a little bit more Star Wars-y would be that if we all were in Jedi robes.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
Do you think we have that kind of money on us?
Do you think
if you do it ahead of time, you can save up for it?
Star Wars robes are like $50.
Well, really cheap ones are $50. If you want movie quality, you're gonna pay upwards to $500. And if you want it tailor-made as well. I know this because I've looked into it because I really want Jedi robes. Obi-Wan Kenobi style specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a Halloween costume, my Ghostface one that I sometimes wear, and I pretend that I'm a Sith Lord. Just without the mask, I just wear the robes.
Why does that not surprise me?
Because I'm weird. That's why.
Sith Lord?
A Sith Lord. I love that Obi-Wan it's like Chancellor Palpatine. Sith Lords are a speciality, and then gets wrecked 5 minutes later. But yeah, I have beaten and played. I've 100%ed this game and beaten and played it as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I have never played the second one. Is that any good?
Second one is still amazing.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, the second one is it's basically the same as this one, but with 2 lightsabers.
Oh, that's cool. More the merrier.
And it's kind of a more emotional story, I feel like. I mean, some people probably disagree with me, but...
Yeah. I think Lucasfilm and Disney are actually losing money, not remaking this game.
Yeah, just even if they want to go a Star Wars adventure and make it non-canon or something, if they're really so concerned about that, even though I think this...
Put the Legends banner on it, basically.
And just re-amp these games. Maybe add a little extra content.
Yeah, I think that add not the DLC. Was it DLC or was it an extra game? But that expansion, that What If expansion.
Oh, where he kills Obi-Wan and corrupts Luke and stuff.
Yes.
That's DLC.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. You can actually watch when people join and leave.
Oh, that is kind of cool. Looking at our analytics.
Also demoralizing.
A little bit. Woo! Stop looking at it.
I'm sorry. It's right there.
It's just a couple of streams ago, Josh was like, don't worry about how many people are watching. And I was like, I understand that.
Well, if you're really into a game like he gets with his stuff, you hardly even look at it.
Right.
Now this is Chewbacca. And he is a Wookiee. Does that make sense?
I was just watching South Park the other day.
I was watching that episode.
Really?
Yeah. My buddy had never seen it, so I wanted to show him that.
You showed him the Chewbacca defense?
Yeah, and he's like, no way. And I said, yeah, that's a real legal term. And he's like, there's no way.
There's lawyers that actually do talk about the Chewbacca defense like all the time. Oh, also, before I forget, my sister wanted me to shout her out. Hey, Hannah! I know you're watching, even though you can't comment.
Hey,
there, I did it.
My wife's name is Hannah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But they're different Hannahs.
Are you sure? Are you sure I'm not your brother-in-law?
No, man. You're my brother in Christ.
Yeah, you are. So what are you thinking so far, Brighton? Of this game?
It definitely shows a change.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It needs. It's a fun game to play, but it needs an HD remake. In
Yeah.
fact,
HD remake, or you want it like rebuilt?
rebuilt from the ground, like what they did with the Tony Hawk games.
Yes.
Or with Crash Bandicoot. I would love to. Actually, hey, Vicarious Visions, I know y'all watch this. Do it. Get the license. Do it. I actually don't know what publisher made this game.
I think it was still LucasArts.
Back when they were actually a studio?
Yeah. Pretty sure it was LucasArts. I think the Force Unleashed 2 were their two last games.
Developed by LucasArts.
Oh man, back when they were actually a studio.
Yeah,
Y'all did a great job. Y'all need to bring that back.
It was actually published by Asper, LucasArts, Activision, THQ.
Wow.
Yeah.
Actually, THQ Nordic has been rebooting a lot of their old franchises.
So it's not entirely off the table.
No, not really. At this point, it's just up to Disney.
To get the green light.
Yeah, honestly. I mean...
And THQ Nordic's been doing pretty good with those reboots.
They have. They really have. The Destroy All Humans is a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't finished it. But
Same.
when I was a kid, I really, really enjoyed the second one more. So
Oh, yeah.
I may
It's supposed to be coming out soon.
yeah, like this year, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I thought.
I may actually beat the second one. Actually, as a kid, I don't know if I don't remember if I ever beat the first one. I know I beat the second one, and I know I beat the Big Billy, I think it was called.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Big Billy Unleashed.
Yeah, I beat
No,
that
Big Willie.
Willie. You're right.
Because it was a...
parody of because Big Billy is the real world burger chain.
And also it was a parody on...
Yeah, no, it was an innuendo. Yeah. It's an innuendo. Just like Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal.
Yeah.
Dude, all those Ratchet and Clank games are innuendos.
I know. That was one of the few games I actually enjoyed playing on the PlayStation.
The first time I ever realized that they were secretly dirty jokes was Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. And I was like, wait a minute. And I went back and looked at the other ones, and I was like, oh. Maybe I was a child when I figured that out instead of an adult. You ever have moments like that, Brighton, where it's just like you realize something is something, and you're like, oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually had a recent moment like that. You're gonna think I'm dumb.
Bye.
So I realized why salad dressing is called salad dressing. Because I always wondered, you don't put it on salad, salad with lettuce and tomato. No, it's the dressing that goes in egg salad, tuna salad, chicken salad.
All the other abnormal salads.
Yeah, it goes. That's why it's called salad dressing. Did you not know that, Matt?
I did not.
What? That's why it's called that. I had a 20-minute conversation with my mom about this when I figured it out. She's like, yeah, how did you not know?
Yeah, that was you stupid boy.
I didn't know because I was always weirded out by the fact that it was called, salad dressing when it's basically mayonnaise. I'm like, who's gonna put this on a Cobb salad? Nobody. I always wondered why that's why it's called salad dressing. Did you know that?
I didn't actually. I just assumed the standard lettuce salad.
No, it's not made for that. Because who's gonna put mayonnaise? I mean, it's not mayonnaise, but it is mayonnaise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So what I'm hearing is this is intended for fruit salads.
disgusting. Disgusting. I've never had a fruit salad because I don't, look at that dip. I need to stop watching that.
Yeah, I'll change it up for you. You can watch the total view count instead.
I don't want. No, I'm not good. I'm not gonna watch our analytics, Brett.
Don't worry, I will.
Yeah, I bet you will. Where was I going with that? Yeah, but I have a lot of moments like that where I realize, like, oh, this is this. Like, I feel so dumb. You guys in the comments, tell me your best. Oh, that's what that is moment. Hello, one person watching.
Hello there. Is it one of us?
I think it's me.
Stop checking this out, bro. It's a little weird.
We're just so darn handsome.
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Dark Lord! Whatever you want, you won't find it here!
That guy is in. That guy is in every Star Wars project. I swear.
Turn back!
Can you blame him though?
I mean, it's good property.
Yeah.
I commented.
Yeet. Get yeeted.
He was defeated by the Yeeted. Oh, I can see this epic battle behind the trees.
Such a great viewing.
I don't know why, but I remember this being a little bit more up close.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, it's probably because it was the PS2 version I'm thinking of.
Maybe, actually, I can see that.
Yeah. I'm surprised you never played this game as a kid, right?
Yeah, no, I honestly did play a lot of the Star Wars games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Were you not, like, growing up, were you not, like, a huge Star Wars fan?
I mean, I enjoyed the series, but
Yeah.
I wasn't as big into it as some people. I know my brother, he was really big into it.
Yeah.
He actually had, like, the original trilogy casing.
Oh, you talking about, like, the gold case?
I think, yeah.
Jonathan used to have, my brother Jonathan used to have that. And it was like one of the more like coveted things in our household. I don't even know where that is. I think he gave it to our cousin Colton.
That was a mistake.
I know, yeah, no, I totally regret it. I regret it big time.
Oh, get yeeted, son.
Yeah.
You want to take flying lessons? It's Leviosa!
Not Leviosa!
Kamehameha!
I didn't know Vader was an airbender.
Yes. That's what using the Force is. It's just airbending.
60-60. No, don't play that theme. Oh man, don't play that theme.
This game over here giving him Star Wars PTSD.
Your mind.
Matthew, please don't cry. We get
Adam.
yes.
Did you just like our stream?
Yes.
You liked your own stream.
Yes.
You're one of those people. Okay.
All the engagement matters. Someone's got to do it.
Do it, kid. Do it.
It's kind of weird because in this time period they would have still been clones. I'm just saying.
Come with me. More will be here soon.
Since when has Anakin ever stopped to kill a child?
Well, he saw this child was insanely powerful with the Force.
Okay.
You were weak when I
Yeah, he would have murdered him if he wasn't a Force user.
Basically, the story of Starkiller is what if Luke Skywalker actually was trained by Vader?
Actually, a behind-the-scenes reason why his name is Starkiller is because originally Luke Skywalker was going to be called Luke Starkiller, but they changed it last minute because they thought it was too violent.
So they decided to bring it onto this character who's supposed to be deemed what Luke should have been.
Yeah, it's like if Luke was trained by Darth Vader, this is what he would have become.
And he is canon, or in this Legends canon, as powerful as Luke.
Yeah.
Emperor can
Like, he's an absolute unit.
No witnesses.
I've seen some like clips of him like being able to force a ship straight into the earth.
That's in this game, yeah.
Oh, okay. Like I said, I don't know.
And the thing is, his clone is stronger in the second one.
Well, don't spoil.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, bro, just completely ruining it for everybody.
Hello there.
I love him. I love Proxy.
Proxy, you did catch me by surprise. I haven't fought that training program in years. I thought you'd erased it.
I hoped that using an older training module would catch you off guard and allow me to finally kill you. I'm sorry.
Why is he so excited about killing him?
Because that's his thing. He's trying to one-up him. Vader programmed him to be a killing machine.
How's that going for him?
Aw, Juno.
Yes.
Your feelings for her are not real.
They are real to me!
Captain Juno Eclipse, born on Coralag, where she became the youngest student ever accepted into the Imperial.
She has such a Star Warsy
decorated
voice.
Combat pilot with over 100 combat missions.
I love
A
her.
commanding
You can
officer
just say
during bombing
British.
attacks.
No. There's a certain dialect to it. It's not just a British accent. It's that very, very more nobler than noble. Very much. I'm from Coruscant.
You ever notice, like, the people, like, raised on Coruscant and stuff, like, have a British accent, but the people, like, raised, like, Anakin and Luke have an American accent?
Yes. Because the English are more civilized. That is
Keep the
why.
ship running and fly you wherever your missions require.
Did Vader tell you that
The English know what's going on.
No. But I can only assume that he gave Lord Vader good reason to do so. I don't.
Let's hope so. I'm sick of
Just mimicking her the whole way.
Yes.
What have you done to my ship?
He's studying. He's trying to figure out how she works.
Upgrading the Rogue Shadow
No one will
sensor.
ever understand how a woman works.
Nah.
Within the entire system.
Not even women, though.
You are one of Vader's spies.
Did you know if you used the alternate costumes of other people, like in the original game, it would skip the cutscenes, but in this it still plays the cutscenes?
Really?
Yeah. It
Huh.
just changes your
Of
costume.
course.
I guess it's an updated version of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because you remember that, right?
Yeah, I do. It does. It skipped the cutscenes. There was even a warning, like if you use alternate costumes, it will skip the cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go through
Grip
this.
is one of your core force powers. To pick up an object using grip,
You have to go through
press and
tutorials in
isolate.
this.
Similarly, move
I don't
the
remember
left
this,
stick
but-
to move the
Yeah, they
object
added
forward.
this.
Did they?
You cannot move while concentrating in this manner. Now use the excellent master. Now prove your mastery of
You're
grip
playing
by
this almost
using
like
the
you've played
object
it
to
before,
smash
have
through
you?
these
Oh, wow.
glass panels.
I bet you play this game once a year religiously.
I actually haven't played it in a few years before this year, but
Excellent master.
this is one of my
You
favorite
can
games of
also
all
use
time.
grip to pick up and
Nice.
throw an object. Press and hold the grip button. Now demonstrate your newfound power by gripping and throwing these objects to knock over the three frightened stormtroopers.
Dude, I absolutely love this watermelon thing I'm drinking right now.
I got more.
Yeah, you seem to really enjoy it.
I'm going to drain your household of it. This will be my new water. My body will be 75% watermelon juice.
I'm pretty certain that's unhealthy.
I must consume the watermelon.
Where'd it go?
I will become
Aw.
so watermelon that my skin will be pink with black spots. I will be
Gotcha.
Watermelon Man. I will murder in the name of watermelon.
You have completed this training module.
Are you okay?
I'm doing a bit.
You're concerning me, child.
All shall know the wrath of the watermelon, and all shall fear the watermelon. Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of like old Vine compilations lately.
Yeah. I love that one. They all got helmets on their head, but I got a watermelon instead. You know what I caught
love that
myself
dude.
humming the other day? I caught myself humming, a potato flew around my room.
Road work ahead. I sure hope it does.
does.
After Order 66, he vanished.
I miss mine.
Official Imperial records actually claim he's dead.
Why come out of hiding and attack the Empire now?
He wants to be found.
Oh, man.
Then we're walking into a trap. How many pilots have you lost with
Yeah,
me?
you're right. This game didn't age all that well. But for its time, it's a very pretty game.
Yeah.
Pilots for Nar Shaddaa unlocked.
Actually, for its time, it's a very ultra-realistic game.
Early
Lock down the
2000s.
command center and
Yeah.
get that hologram projector.
2007, right?
Yeah.
All squads to fan out and
Still the
fire
early
the opposition
2000s.
towards
Yeah,
us.
it's not terrible for
Explosive
2007.
charges
huh?
on levels
Yeah,
2,
it's very
5,
good
and
for
12 as
2007,
well.
I'd say.
When this game came out, people freaked out. Like, this was like all new game mechanics and all that.
You imagine that the video games that we play today are like hyper realistic.
Lower the
Imagine what they're
containment
gonna be
field on
like
Hangar
just
12
20
and tell
years
the
from
men to get
now.
into position.
We're just gonna be in the game.
Yes, the
And, like-
metaverse is life.
But it's gonna be like real stakes.
Yes.
No, we're not reliving this, Matthew.
No, I'm telling you, man, it's Ready Player One all over again.
Yeah. You
That's
lose
what
in
it
the
is.
game, you die in life.
Exactly.
It's like that movie Stay Alive, but actually watchable.
Dude, okay, it was a perfect premise, and then they like ruined it.
Oh, you putting in your little cheat?
Yes,
Yes.
of course. He doesn't like red lightsabers.
I mean, I don't mind red lightsabers, but like I like all the colors.
Yeah.
And before people go, oh, you have to beat the game before. I have beaten this game several times without cheats. Before I
Let the
even
man have this one.
Yes.
I played this game like before I even knew there were cheats for this game.
This is a very long code.
Yeah, back in the day, whenever cheat codes were complicated to get.
Yeah, it blocks autosave, by the way. So,
I don't see it to manually save.
well, no, it blocks all saving, but
Oh.
you can go back and like if as long as I don't close the app.
I mean, we're not gonna replay this file anyways. We're just doing it for the stream, so yeah, it doesn't matter.
So
Now, if we were doing a series, yeah, sure, but
you got gold, you got green, you got blue, you got black.
ooh, it's like the dark
Oh,
saber.
that's cool.
That was, by the way, that was before the dark saber was canon. It didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
It looks exactly like the dark saber.
Yeah, just a different. The blade was just a different shape.
Mhm.
I had a stroke just then. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
My
None
brain
of it.
just went.
Unstable gold, compressed gold.
Nice.
I like unstable green. Power crystal.
You know, somebody out there's actually made an actual lightsaber where you can change the crystal and it changes the color of the blade.
That's really cool.
Right?
Did you ever see that that actual like ultra realistic lightsaber that actually cuts through things?
You mean the hacksmith?
I don't know what it's called.
No,
I don't know
that's the YouTube channel that made that.
I don't know the name of the YouTube channel, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, they made that. That was like the biggest thing that they've been working on for the past several years.
It's
What's
really
this, Brighton?
impressive.
See that? Watch this.
Tree competition.
That was cool back in the day.
Yeah, it was. Just absolutely destroying an astromech.
And it like slices in half.
You leave the poor gunk alone.
You just destroyed everything, bro.
Dude, that was a great thing about this game. You could.
I'm just saying that there wouldn't be that many astromechs actually just running around. Gonk droids, yes, because they're walking power cells. But during this period, I mean, astromechs weren't as needed. I'm sorry, I'm totally like Star Wars nerding out.
It's almost like you're a master at this or something.
Unlimited energy.
I wouldn't say master, I just obsess over dumb things, and one of those dumb things is Star Wars.
We'll need to find a way through that door.
At least you're not a Trekkie.
I can talk to women.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
So how's that search coming along?
It's decent.
Always still better than mine.
I found a weird coincidence. That girl that I kind
He
of like,
died.
she,
The one from church?
yeah, her birthday is actually a day before mine.
Oh, so you still talk to her?
Not really. I just saw her on Facebook the other day.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at what days people's birthdays were because I got bored.
So you were stalking her.
No,
okay.
not her. I just, you know how you can scroll on Facebook, you
Mm-hmm.
can see upcoming birthdays.
I was genuinely actually thinking about that just the other day. It's like, I wonder if he still talks to her or not.
No, I mean, I haven't seen her since the last time I talked to her, which was like 2-3 months ago.
Dang, okay.
Yeah. Nah, the good Lord's got somebody for me.
No, I'm too close.
I don't know, I've never been into Star Trek. There's things that I like about it, but like for the most part, it's just not my vibe. I don't know. I've never really been into it.
I have never watched like anything Star Trek other than the one movie where he yells, Khan!
You mean the best Star Trek movie, Wrath of Khan? I have seen that. I've seen that. It's pretty good.
Was there no ground pound attack you could do there?
No, I haven't unlocked it yet.
Oh, you gotta unlock it.
This
okay.
game has a thing called Skill Tweeze.
Oh yeah, you know, this man just doesn't have it mastered already.
I mean, he's a Sith apprentice right now.
Yeah. He is but the learner.
Like this man wouldn't clap Vader in his current state.
Just you wait, my guy. Just you wait.
I hope we get to like a really cool mini boss fight.
I think with the time that we have, we'll probably be able to fight the guy we're going after right now.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get to
The
Coda.
Imperials have mobilized
I would
TIE
hope
fighters
so in
for
2
the
hours.
sector.
Daggone.
Keep your eyes open.
Otherwise, I'd be questioning how long this event is.
All of it.
Oh.
Just the whole game. The whole game is one mission.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, and you have like little mini bonuses like that. Like if you destroyed the 5, he crashed himself.
Speaking of that, that actually reminds me. I'm certain you two know this, but I just recently found out that the sound of a TIE fighter is actually just an elephant.
I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah, I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, apparently there's a video out there talking about the sound effects of Star Wars, and that's one of them that they mentioned, is that it's just elephants.
Okay, do you know what the sound of the TARDIS is? Like,
Gotcha.
No.
From Doctor Who? It's the sound of a knife going down a piano string.
What the heck?
Yeah, yeah, it's the sound of a knife going down a banana string.
Gotcha.
I'm tired. No, a piano string.
That would be something you would know.
Yeah, because I'm obsessed with it. Have you seen the new Doctor?
No. Is it the chick or is it someone new?
This is someone new. No, the chick's been the
It's a
Doctor
dude.
for a couple of years. Yeah, it's a new guy.
Oh. How's he look for you?
I think he'll do great. I think he'll do.
I never actually watched anything about the female. Did she do okay?
She did decent. She was like she was a good actress. She was just she was like a female version of David Tennant, basically. That was her vibe.
Yeah, she wasn't terrible. She just she was not the worst Doctor by far.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she just like she's like kind of those like you know what I mean?
Acceptable.
I feel like it was more. It came down more to the writing than anything. I cannot pronounce his name, so don't ask me to. But this is what he looks like.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that.
Yeah. It's some African sounding name, and it's hard for me to say. But
Okay, so that's clearly the actor. Have they shown like his style yet?
no,
Or
they
is it
just
he's announced?
they literally just announced it like a couple of days ago.
Okay.
Yeah, they still Jodie Whittaker still has a couple more episodes to do, and then they're going to do they call it the Century Special, And David Tennant's going to be in that.
What is the Century special name?
It's just a big celebration of all things Doctor Who.
Ah.
Like the 50th. It's to celebrate 60 years of Doctor Who.
Gotcha. I assume they do this every so often.
Yeah, they do.
Force
For
points.
every big milestone, they do a special.
Okay.
And David Tennant's going to be in it apparently because he was spotted in Cardiff. He was spotted in Cardiff wearing a hoodie and a long jacket hoodie that was hiding his actual Doctor Who costume because he turned at the wrong moment and showed it.
Oh.
Yeah, someone snapped a picture. So that's what the guy looks like right now. This is at an award show that they announced him being the 14th Doctor. That's Russell T. Davis. That's the former writer of Doctor Who that did the David Tennant run, and then he's now doing the new run. He came back to do this.
Interesting.
I think the BBC begged him to come back.
Yeah, because they're like, we're not doing very good. We need to bring him back.
Yeah, ratings were pretty low. It's just because Chris Chibnall just doesn't know how to write Doctor Who. He knows how to write a good crime drama like Broadchurch, and if you haven't seen Broadchurch, you need to. It's so good. Which also has David Tennant in it.
Of course it does.
I love that I'm geeking out about Doctor Who while Matt's just slaughtering dudes.
I like killing.
Murder is for everyone.
And apparently for all age limits.
Okay, so I don't understand this. So it's saying that we've only have one watching and we've only ever had one watching, but yet I've seen that fluctuate up and down
So
throughout.
this is over a specific time span. Because as you can tell, that's time slots down there.
Level up.
Okay.
So it's that there was one view around this time. There was one view around this time. There was a spike where we got 2 here, and this is how long we had that amount of views.
Okay, so does that go into the total view at some point?
This affects nothing with the total view. If you want
Okay.
to see the total view, then we go over here and we click on this, and that's where we'll see the total view over the time span.
Okay. All right. I just didn't understand that. We're over here talking about our analytics and stuff while we're live. He just got it open, and I just totally just.
It was something to talk about.
I mean, he just had it open, and I just didn't understand how it was working. Me small brain, me no understand.
What are we looking at, Matthew?
Sith. Oh, I'm just looking at stuff to buy.
He's upgrading.
Yes. That's really
This is the skill tree I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I can't do Force Lightning yet, but I'll do
I forgot that that's a thing you have to unlock.
Yeah.
It was one of the first things I get every time I play that game.
Force Affinity and Focus are the only things you can get right now.
I'll save on this one.
Well, I guess for Fortitude.
Vitality. I don't know the difference between Fortitude and Vitality.
I assume Fortitude just gives you more of a defensive status, but that's the only thing
I think it's your health, isn't it?
No, that's Vitality as health.
Oh,
But this is, of course, just coming from an RPG mindset. I have no idea what they actually use it all for.
okay. Yeah.
I mean, this was the first Star Wars real RPG.
No, it wasn't. KOTOR came out before this.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
Yep. I was about to say, watch your tongue.
Well, this had it had the RPG of KOTOR almost.
Not really.
Well,
this
not-
is more of a God of War like game.
Yeah.
This is more an action beat 'em up type game. That's I would say.
With RPG elements.
Not really. It's got a skill tree, but that's it. I wouldn't really call this an RPG.
Listen. We gonna fight.
Do it.
I'm just saying, as someone who loves games like
no.
The Witcher, Dragon Age, and all those
died.
types of games, and Final Fantasy, this is not an RPG.
Hey, Matt. I don't know if you know this or not, but you slipped.
Get good.
I was trying to take out that TIE fighter.
Get good, kid.
But you
No,
were stretched out a little too
he
far.
got distracted by the fact that I was schooling him on what an RPG is.
You'd think he would know, considering the man has played Fable.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're a huge Fable fan.
I know. This is it's baby RPG.
No, it's just got a skill tree. There's no role playing mechanics whatsoever.
I pretend I'm Starkiller.
I mean, I guess if you want to, say
by the
that,
technicality, every video game is an RPG.
that's what I was about to say. By that logic, every video game is an RPG.
Yes. Every game is an RPG.
Yes. Because you are, in fact, playing a role.
Every time I die, I'm gonna change my lightsaber.
The Uno video game is an RPG.
Yes. You're playing the role of victim.
That's Dark Souls.
I don't know, man. You ever got into a heated game of Uno?
That's fair.
Feels like punishment.
I don't lose that.
You know what? We should all play Monopoly together on this channel.
Oh my goodness. Friendships will be ended.
Dude, I've seriously made kids cry. Like, kids wanted to play Monopoly with me, and I seriously made them cry because I don't go easy.
Is it because you took all of the purple lane?
I took all the purple. I made them make stupid deals. Like, I don't go easy on them.
So there's a rule in my house that Jonathan's not allowed to be the banker.
That's fair. But I'm certain he steals money from the bank.
He does. He does it all the time. He's notorious for it.
So did y'all ever have a rule where you could have your own secret savings account?
No.
Oh.
Because that's dumb.
What's dumb about it?
Because if you have a secret savings, then that defeats the idea that someone can bankrupt you.
We've played where people can loan you money.
Yeah.
And that makes it way more interesting.
I think we've done that before, yeah.
I think that's fair. Now, have you played the newer Monopoly where you can get a credit card?
I have
No,
not.
but I do want to.
It looks
so
fun.
cool.
It looks fun.
I think it'd make it a lot easier to set up and clean up.
How did that TIE fighter go through that?
And then the banker just has all the numbers and digits on his thing, and it's. But in that version, the banker can't play. Well, in most the standard rule is the banker can't play. But I have been to households where they let the banker play.
We definitely did that.
Yeah, but I think the actual rule is that the banker can't play.
Were you expecting to take out the TIE fighter with a human?
Sometimes you can. I think that specific one you just can't take out.
Well, there's a one that comes up later that you have to take out because you use it as platforms.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to do like the bonus.
Okay.
Ha! I'm destroying all your equipment.
I feel like when I play this game, I'm a lot more like destructive.
Oh, I can be.
Yeah. I choose violence always when I play.
Well, isn't violence the only answer?
It's the only answer, especially when you're a Sith.
Were you missing that, Brighton?
Missing what?
He did the ground thing.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
I mean, it makes sense to have one.
I was seeing him jump above the other characters earlier, and it looked like he was trying to do a ground pound. Was the main reason I was talking about it.
Yeah.
Mostly, I don't remember like all the moves you start out with. Dude, could you imagine like a game like this gameplay mechanics, but you're Revan?
That would be amazing. Actually, did you know that the remake of KOTOR is going to be like from the ground up, and the combat mechanics are going to be closer to Jedi Fallen Order?
Ooh.
But still with the RPG mechanics of the original KOTOR.
My only thing is, if I'm playing as Revan, I want to feel like Revan, and this would be like the closest.
Minigun!
I'm surprised there's not a mod that...
Because Fallen Order, like Cal Kestis, yeah, he's a cool Jedi and all that, but he's not that powerful.
No, not really.
He's like an average.
I mean, literally, when it comes time at the end of the game, you think, oh, I'm going to fight Darth Vader, and like, nope. You run away from Darth Vader because you can't handle that. Which I appreciated, that they didn't make you fight him. Because I was like, ah, you're going to make...
Remember the vacuum of space? He's going to suffocate.
He did.
That's
what do you
actually
mean?
a cool feature, honestly.
This family-friendly game where nobody dies? What?
Oh yeah, you know, just like in Spider-Man, how nobody technically dies in the video games.
I like to, when I knock people off the buildings, I like to watch where the thugs go sometimes.
Just to see if they just disappear into a void or
Well,
something.
they don't. You know, they get webbed to the wall, but I'm just thinking, like, you're falling off a building and you get webbed to a wall at, like, speeds like
You're not at least like break your back or something.
yeah, no, it's like
But
no,
it's still not fatal 90% of the time.
it's like he dead.
He. Some of those guys are vegetables now.
There, Brental Floss has a parody of the Spider-Man song based off of Spider-Man PS4, and it's just that guy's dead, that guy's dead, that guy's totally over there dead. Just and showing gameplay of Spider-Man PS4.
That sounds awesome.
I'll send you the link. I think you'll like it.
Watch this, Brighton.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game can get intense, dude.
So is this what a firewall looks like?
Exactly.
Yes. No, man, it's the Fortnite storm. You folks at home can't see it, but he's giving me the most disappointed look anyone's ever given me in my entire life.
I doubt that. Have you met your mother?
My mom's a nice lady. She's not been completely disappointed. Also, another reason that we're doing this on a Tuesday is
We've been lazy.
well, yes, but also Mother's Day was Sunday.
Yes.
We'll get back to our regularly scheduled shenanigans. In
Maybe.
fact, if everything goes right, you'll be treated by a solo Alex and Red Herring episode.
Yes.
Since you got a solo Josh and Alex episode. Or sorry, Pants and Josh episode.
So when are we doing a solo?
We'll do one.
I thought Josh was Pants.
But
What's the difference?
I said I meant Pants. He doesn't like me using his real name. So I've tried to make a concerted effort to use our username.
We said Josh and Pants, and I was confused.
I didn't say and. I said Alex and Pants. I said Alex and Josh, and then I corrected myself. Pull up the transcript. Let's see what I did. I'm kidding.
We were supposed to keep track of that?
What? You haven't been? I told you to do that day one. You're supposed to be typing this stuff out.
He
Oh,
did.
I messed up.
Ooh, you in trouble. Could you imagine, like, you're a county clerk or not? You're a cartographer. Yeah, the court cartographer, and they're like, "All right, read me back the minutes," and you're just like, "What?
Minutes?
Like, you're supposed to be typing this out? What?
I thought this was just a front row seat.
Excuse me? They have to, if they're not writing that down, they actually have to throw out the whole case. Like, if it's not being recorded, they have to throw the whole thing out.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's just dismissed entirely?
Yeah, they have to restart. Restore.
Dang. Oh, they just have to restart.
Well, either restart or it's not valid. You have to resue.
That would suck.
Yep. Oh my gosh, that was the longest death in Star Wars history. Oh no, I got hit by a lightsaber!
I do not envy those people that actually type up all that stuff that is said in court, though.
Yeah, me neither.
A, they'd have to be listening the entire time, and B, they'd have to type really fast.
Yeah, no, they like, not only do they record like such and such said this, they're such and such brushed their hair as they said such and
Yeah,
such
that too.
in this tone of voice.
Yeah, they have to write all that stuff down. Like, how do you keep track of all that?
Right? Because I certainly don't.
You become a fast racist typist.
Do you understand that now why this game is heavily regarded as one of the best Star Wars games?
It does look pretty good.
Yeah, I say pick it up. I've heard it's relatively cheap. It's a good like 20 hours, if you want an action game.
Yeah, I might.
Ooh.
There certainly are worse Star Wars games that you could pick.
Like any of the Battlefront games?
No. No.
Okay, the newer ones.
Okay, the first.
The first new one. The
Yeah,
second one is kind of good.
Yeah, second one's pretty alright. Not bad.
Alright is unacceptable.
It's not a masterpiece, but it's EA we're talking about.
Exactly.
If you get them to make a alright game, then they've succeeded. It might as well be an 8 out of 8.
That's because that's all they aim for.
I mean-
It's alright.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I know you've played the second one, but if you ever played the first newer one, it's garbage. It's so bad. Like, I would rather play Desert Bus than be forced to play the first remake of Battlefront. Now, the original Battlefront 1 and the original Battlefront 2 are masterpieces. And
I
amongst
actually have the original save on my Xbox.
nice.
I remember when the OG Battlefront 2 came out.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
The first time I ever actually played that was like at a church function.
Nice.
I got it from there's a little video store that was connected to a Subway. So you know how Subway in Blanchard, like, the back part, like, there's like an empty back part of that building?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. My brother owned a laundromat right next to that Subway.
Yeah, well, there was a video store back there for the
Yeah.
longest time, and it was like the best video store.
Yeah, I heard it was amazing. They actually closed up shop right before my brother started his laundromat, which lasted about a year and a half.
Dang, really?
That is a story for off camera. It's like,
Fair enough.
it's just because it's long, not because it's bad.
That's fair.
We just spent an entire stream talking
Just
about
talking
it.
about that. Oh,
They did.
yeah, they is. No, they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're just,
No, they just took like 17 G's to the face.
they're just sleeping. Okay, Matt. They're just sleeping.
Ooh, what's this? Unlimited energy. Okay.
I am a god.
This is where you just start spamming force attacks.
Jesus, dude.
Okay, but here's my thing. So, this kind of like portrayal of the Force is actually against like how the Force works in the mind of George Lucas. This is kind of blasphemy because it's not like there's no leveling up actually in Star Wars. There's no like I'm an uncontrollable god. Like the Force has its own will, you know.
Yeah,
And you
but-
win according to the will of the Force, not according to your own skill. I don't.
That's how Obi-Wan beat Anakin.
Yes, because the Force willed it so. Because if you actually think about, like,
So
okay,
it sounds like that was George Lucas's way of cheating the system.
I mean, yeah, but there's no cheating the system that you made.
Like, as far as like mid-chlorians, Obi-Wan is like just an average Jedi.
Yeah,
Like, he's not even that high. He just like worked really hard.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no leveling up in Star Wars. Actually, it's not like DBZ where it's like, oh, I worked really hard and I am now more stronger than I was in season 1. No, it's like the Force determines who wins and who loses, you know. And it's who was the famous I'm quoting a rant from a famous Star. I am quoting a rant, but from a famous Star Wars actor, the guy that played Kanan Jarrus.
Oh, I know.
In Rebels.
Oh, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is not my rant. This is actually Freddie Prinze Jr.'s rant. But like, Darth Maul is Sisyphus, right? He's really cool in the games. He's really cool. We all love Darth Maul, but like, he is destined to lose. That is his lot in life. Like, the Force allows him to live so he's an agent of chaos, basically. The Force allows him to survive so he can mess stuff up for everybody and then leave. Mess stuff up for everybody and then leave. Like, he's not, like, meant to succeed whatsoever. He's just an agent of chaos. So, that's my take on it. But, like, as far as, like, George Lucas and all of Star Wars goes, like, this idealism of this, like, much of an action-packed scene, like, yeah, it's cool and it's fun. It's fun to watch, and it's amazing to play. But it's not, you know, actually accurate to the stories. Alright. I am going to go take a potty break. So, Matt, you guide the ship while I'm gone.
Whee! I like burning people.
You're annoying me. You die. What is that?
I was getting a phone call from Tommy.
Tommy, I miss Tommy. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot the thing I can take out is over here.
Whee! Or I accidentally called Tommy. Yeah, I accidentally called him. Haha. I'll let him explain that one.
Oh, that's funny.
So Matt, out of all the Star Wars women, which one would you be with?
Padme.
Just immediately Padme.
Padme.
I hate your space toilet.
You just flush it on the top.
I know, but I couldn't find it at first. Okay, what I missed?
I was actually, first off, you accidentally started calling Tommy.
Or Leia.
Oh.
Just above you now.
Secondly, I literally just asked Matt which Star Wars female he would be with. And
Or Ayla Secura.
His first response was Padme.
That's a hard question.
I changed my Ayla Secura.
Ayla Secura is yours?
Yeah.
It's a mix for me between Rey. I know that's controversial.
Really, Rey?
Yeah, I like Daisy Ridley. I think she's very cute.
Oh, that's why.
And Princess Leia.
Oh, I'm gonna
That's
kill
a
this
safe
dude.
bet.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go with Jabba the Hutt.
To each his own, dog. To each his own.
Nah.
A lot of button mashing.
Ooh, can I change mine?
What's that?
Ahsoka instead of Leia.
Didn't Vader teach you anything?
I swear.
Adult
That was
or
for the
kid?
Adult, of course.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Didn't want to report you to the FBI, man.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with Adam on that one, to be honest.
What?
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
She's pretty hot.
Yeah, she is. Cute. As all get out, too. I swear, I remember the battle being a lot more, like, close up.
Yeah, I thought I
Maybe
did.
it's the settings thing, or maybe
No,
it
I
was
think,
actually just PS2.
I think it's the PS2 version. Which begs to differ, or begs the question, what is the superior version of this game? Because you got the Wii version, you got this, and you've got the PS2 version. So like, I do honestly wonder. Nice.
He's sending them both straight to the abyss.
Yep. Oh, and you're fighting while falling, by the way.
Of course you are.
So Star Wars.
You know, gotta make it as epic as possible.
Oh, absolutely. The stakes are always high in Star Wars. Just sent him flying.
Put your lightsaber down, boy. Don't make me put you down, boy.
So, I was flirting with the idea of having us play Episode 3, but then I remembered that we played the entirety of Episode 3 in Lego form. And I was like, that feels repetitive.
I think that's good enough.
Yeah. I mean, Episode 3 is a great game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little frustrating, but it's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, The Force Unleashed. It's a totally different Star Wars vibe.
And it's great.
Little bit of non-canon goodness.
Ooh.
Forgot about that.
Ooh.
You didn't react in time.
The time when
QTs mattered.
Yeah, when they were everywhere. I don't know about mattered, but they were literally everywhere.
Is it just gonna constantly loop this until you get it right?
Guess so.
Yes, it will. You'll do it, and you'll do it right.
Vader thinks he's turned you, but I can sense your future.
I can sense
And
you.
Vader won't always be your master. I sense only me.
I was like, nope.
Well, he's dead now.
It's Star Wars, dude.
Yeah, they always come back.
If you don't see the body, they're not dead. Just saying.
True.
By the way, y'all excited for that new TV show that's coming out?
Oh, Kenobi? Yeah, absolutely.
I actually kind of want to get Disney Plus just for that.
Oh,
Why don't you just use Vanessa's password?
I guess that's an option.
I did that for just Moon Knight, and I'm watching like Pixar movies and stuff now.
Yes.
I love the Pixar series.
I do too. I
They're all
love them.
good.
They're great films. Honestly, I might actually get this couch. It's so comfy.
Yeah, you'll definitely want those feet because this is sitting a little low for my liking.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be fine for you.
we just couldn't fit it through the door with the legs.
I feel ya.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I kind of like it like this. It's comfy and it's low to the ground.
I don't like it being low to the ground.
I'm a small person.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah. Apparently, I sound like an elf, according to your nephew or whatever.
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law, little tiny baby boy. I've heard a lot of things about my voice. I've heard woman. I've heard annoying. I've heard
Proxy.
I've heard screechy, high pitch. You know,
Annoying.
elf.
I can hear thousands of droids all
Behave. I know there's not a camera, but...
It's okay.
Set us down as close to that.
That is
But
the.
no, I thought that was hilarious. Him just straight up saying, like, oh, you sound just exactly like an elf. Like, okay.
I'm like,
Are you-
wow.
My first thought was like, are you just saying that because you're dressed up like Santa Claus?
Yeah. No, he had like. For those of you at home, he had a Santa Claus top, pajama top. Like,
With like a Christmassy themed pajama pants.
yes. I thought they were Batman actually.
I can't exactly remember. I've closed my eyes since.
I remember that.
You blink since.
Yeah.
You're going to need to find a way to get through that hyperdrive core.
Got it.
Oh, if only we had some sort of ability to allow us to do that.
Right? He's using space magic.
Space magic.
It's what it is, man.
Space magic.
Space magic. Yes!
Me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to actually do something.
Yes! You have to concerted effort. The stream is a whole 5 minutes behind.
I'm picking up scraps of Rhodey's communication.
At least my end is.
My stream definitely ain't, so I think it's just you.
Yeah, it's just me. I'm behind.
I bet if we do, yeah, you are. There you go.
Okay.
You're welcome, sir.
My special little comrade.
Thank you, I'm Daddy's favorite.
I'd rather you not say that in my presence ever again.
Don't you love me?
I will take you back to the...
To the orphanage? Where you got me?
Yeah.
The other people didn't want me. They adopted Stuart Little instead of me.
Dude, I hate Stuart.
Why did
Hey,
you
Matt,
say
make
that?
sure that you move. If you're gonna
I'm sorry.
tilt forward, make sure that you put the
go
mic
by
in front of
you
your
go.
face.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
It probably still catching him fine with you.
Yeah, probably. I just wanted to make sure.
Why do you always have to mention the mouse in front of Matthew?
Because it gets him riled up and he hates it. For those of you who don't know, Matt has a vindictive hatred towards Stuart Little.
Think about it. Think about it. That other kid that got adopted, like that, that didn't get adopted, over at Stuart Little, probably killed himself.
That's a little too dark for the stream, but I'll
Sorry.
allow it.
We have to think about it realistically. It makes sense.
Okay, but by that logic, then you shouldn't like Sonic 1 or 2. Because basically, Sonic got adopted by two human people, and a human child could have been adopted.
No, Sonic wasn't in an orphanage.
That's a different story. It's
Yeah.
whenever you are in the same place at the same time and one gets adopted over the other, and the other is a freaking mouse.
And Sonic has superpowers. What does Stuart Little have to offer?
He can drive a cool little red car.
What does he have to offer?
Love and affection.
Michael J. Fox voices him.
Again,
One of the greatest actors of our time.
nothing to offer.
Have you not seen Back to the Future, Brighton?
No, I have
Yes,
not.
I have.
I was talking to Brighton. I know you haven't seen it. Like, literally.
Wait, you haven't?
Matt.
You're a terrible
No,
friend.
I've really never seen it. I've
been trying to get him to watch it for years, but every time that it comes up, we're doing something else.
Lame excuses.
Yeah,
That's all it is, man.
Yeah, the grade, my love for Huey Lewis and the News actually, believe it or not, came from American Psycho.
No, I believe that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Jawas, die.
My love came from Back to the Future. Back to the Future is one of the absolute best trilogies of all time. And I will stand by that. And Matt, I know that face you're making is like, no, it's not. Well, you don't know because you didn't venture to watch the film.
I don't need to watch something to know it's rubbish.
I will spank you.
Threaten me with a good time.
You hit the right way for a spank bottom.
I don't know why I like to go out of my way to kill all these Jawas.
Because they deserve it, that's why.
They don't even, really pose a real threat.
They have flamethrowers?
But they do, no damage.
Goodness gracious.
Maybe if you weren't so awesome, they probably could do some damage.
He's just overpowered, man.
Give him a chance, bro.
It's almost like he's a video game character.
Almost.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
Do you want to die, man?
Not really. He's put me down. I've got a wife and children.
Okay, I put you down. Hey, he actually put him down on the other side. He's alright.
He's safe. Oh, he was really nice to him.
Oh, now I'm at the bottom.
He has force cancer now. Don't you know if you're a non-force user and somebody uses the force on you, you get force cancer from the force radiation?
Force causes radiation.
No. But you believed me for a second, didn't you?
It wouldn't surprise
Hey,
me.
hey, could you imagine all the non-force users are probably like, am I going to get sick from this?
Yeah, right? Force cancer. I swear, if I tonight see on a Star Wars forum that that's actually canon, I'm gonna lose my mind. Are you gonna look up, is force cancer a real thing? Yeah, he's really doing it. Dude, that's a thing I just made up. I swear, if that's actually a thing, I'm gonna be upset. Force cancer. Now, there are illnesses in Star Wars, like there are illnesses in anything, like the Blackwing virus, which is basically zombies. Like, that's pretty cool. Can you just the force irradiate radiation?
The only thing that comes up immediately is a Star Wars fan that had a very rare case of cancer.
Oh yeah, and got put into the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
No. That was the guy that gave his life during a shooting.
Yeah, that guy. No, the other one, the one that he's probably reading about, is that they got to see the movie early before they died. They got to see The Force Awakens early before they died. I think. I'm not sure. It's still sad. But they're one with the Force now, so.
I guess this is an argument. Force healing is a thing that exists.
It is a thing that exists.
So if that's a thing that exists, then...
Force sickness? I mean, okay, when you use the dark side, you start kind of eroding and degrading. That is a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the use case of it, not using it on someone else.
Yeah. But by that logic, if you're a Dark Lord, you could give someone like a force illness, I bet, if you're evil enough. I mean, because Darth Nihilus, he could like drain people's life force, so like it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to say that like there was probably a Sith Lord that could give somebody like a force virus.
But yeah, no,
Force
I can't find
AIDS.
anything on the Force causing
Shut
any
up,
kind
Matt.
of illness.
Okay.
At least from quick reviews.
Okay, good. I'm very happy that that isn't a thing. We did it. We on this show and this show alone, we debunked force cancer.
But not Force AIDS.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Well, if it didn't mention anything about illness, I wouldn't think AIDS would be on that listing of the opposition, so...
Forced diabetes.
Oh my goodness.
That's what dark side degradation is. Sip diabetes.
Sip diabetes.
Forced diabetes.
They gotta take their Darth insulin. That kind of does sound like a Sith Lord. Darth insulin.
Darth incel.
Yeah, he just stays in his mom's basement on the Star Wars forums. That's how he spreads hate. He's the most effective Sith Lord. Good.
Oh, I forgot the fire.
Yes.
I was watching that whole time and I was like, is he taking damage?
Fire hot.
Yep, well, we know what a death means, guys.
What? What are you doing?
Changing lightsaber color.
Oh. I forgot that was a thing that you were doing.
I'll go to red.
Yeah. Good boy. Now it makes sense. And now the cutscenes match. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a wee bit late to be streaming, but oh well, we tried.
Yeah, it's alright. Well, next time, like, whenever I do, like, solo stream, we'll do it in, like, middle...
Yeah.
I'll do it in, like, middle of the day or something.
Yep.
Or at least before 10 o'clock in the evening.
So are y'all up to do a Sunday one without me?
I just have to...
I think you said you had something going on anyway.
Yeah, I'll be... Well, that's why I'm asking, because I have to go see my sister.
I just have to make sure I have nothing going on and clear it with the boss, so...
Yeah. Well, you better.
Just keep communication in the Discord, we'll be good to go.
Yeah. Make sure you check the Discord.
If not, me and Josh can maybe make up something to do.
Yes. Play Shadow the Hedgehog.
Maybe.
You still have that copy that I gave you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe we can do that multiplayer glitch.
That would be fun.
Oh, that is fun. I don't know why they didn't just make it straight up multiplayer.
Right.
I mean...
They had the ability since there was an NPC that followed you around anyway.
Well, it was multiplayer. It just didn't have normal co-op.
Yeah.
I mean, like, technically, like, if you play...
yeah, there was a multiplayer.
Yeah, where
mode.
you played as Shadow, and Shadow.
Yeah.
And even more Shadow.
Yeah.
It was a versus mode, and it was fun.
I liked it. It was actually really cool.
It was really cool. I mean, and the thing is, I don't know why they didn't have other characters, because it would have been believable if, like, Vector or SBO would have had a gun, you know? But, like,
yeah.
I guess they just wanted to protect the image of the other characters.
Juno, I'm not sure.
I guess, I don't know.
Metal Sonic would have been cool.
I mean, with the robot skin, it was basically Metal Sonic.
That's true.
But yeah, it would have been really cool to play as Metal Sonic in that game mode. But yeah, definitely to do the multiplayer glitch. I discovered that on accident, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Oh.
Did you know how did you discover the multiplayer glitch?
I heard about it in forums, but I was never able to actually try it out myself.
Yeah, no, it's like really cool. Yeah, you just plug in the second player and you start messing around and bam. But you have to like keep the... Well, it kind of functions like how multiplayer does in Sonic 2, where it's like the second character is there, Tails is there, but if you take your hand off of the controller, then the CPU will start controlling it anyways. Mm-hmm. So it kind of does function like how Sega did Sonic 2's multiplayer. However, it's not intentional in Shadow the Hedgehog. At least...
I wonder how they were able to slip that through.
I don't know.
You would have to actually implement that. Unless they intended to implement it, they didn't like how it came out, so they just kind of scrapped it and would come back to it later and forgot about it.
Yeah, did you die?
No, I'm just forced upgrading.
I don't like that there's literally a loading screen between the pause menus and stuff. That tells you how much...
How old it is.
Yeah, how old... Yeah. Thank you. I lost the word there.
It's okay. You must sling the saber! Sling the saber!
Morty, you gotta...
Sling the saber.
You gotta do it to Star Wars, Morty.
You're right. I got two more. What about lightning bomb?
That sounds dope.
That does sound dope.
How do I do it? Y and RT. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back on our regularly scheduled nonsense soon. Ugh. We just had we had Mother's Day and we were really lazy and
It's okay.
we gotta advertise more, Doug.
Yeah.
How do you intend to do that, sir?
Well, I've been sharing in
I shared and stuff.
in chats and stuff. I think we just gotta practice patience.
That is something none of us have.
I have patience. I have the patience of a monk. I do when I want to.
Okay, boss.
Mister, if a controller is mildly inconveniencing me, I throw a fit.
There's a difference between mildly inconveniencing and completely fighting me the entire time.
And yet I still make most of those things work.
Most.
This is sick.
Hey, sometimes things are just super broken. Yeah. Beyond fixing. But I can usually finesse with most broken things. You just gotta figure out what it's doing and then just kind of accommodate for it. Behold the awesome power of the Force.
You lifted metal.
Can you lift metal like that?
Can you?
Not like that.
Exactly, so hush. Silence, boy. I can't stand people that are like, Star Wars is so overrated, but then they don't watch it. Like, here's my thing. I think you should, like, not judge a book by its cover. Like, actually, like, check something out and then make a judgment. Try it. You might like it. And if you don't like it, if you watched it and you know you don't like it, then that's fine.
You're like the Star Trek people who don't watch Star Wars?
Yeah. They're like, it doesn't have any complex political reasonings, and it's not like ultra like nerdy and stuff. And I'm over here like, but it's fun. It's got great action.
Mm-hmm.
And there is some philosophy in Star Wars. You just gotta look for it. They're not like quoting ancient Greek philosophers mid movie or anything like that. Dude, I'm so tired. I feel like I'm having a stroke this whole time. I'm losing words and everything.
It's okay.
Stop mocking me!
No.
Oh, that caught me off guard, dude. Unlimited power!
No, my power's pretty limited.
See that bar? That's how limited it is.
Okay, so that's the way I came.
I don't know why I've thought of this, but when I die at my funeral, if my dad's still alive by the time that I die, I want him to stand in the back of the funeral service dressed as the Grim Reaper, and every time somebody coughs, I want him to point at them. Yeah, I want that. And if my dad's not alive anymore, like, then I want you to do it, Brighton.
Okay, I can do it.
Because we all
Your
know.
dad would make it funny though.
Yeah, I would, because this big, tall, just imposing figure just pointing at you. That would be scary.
Oh, I see what I got.
That would be scary, especially it's one of those Grim Reaper costumes where there's that black veil over the face, so you can't see the face. Like, that would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
I don't know what made me think of that.
I know you talked about us doing it, but this is the first time you mentioned about your dad doing it.
I think I have, because every time I think of this, I change it up a little bit. And I've decided if my father is still alive, I want him to do that.
Makes sense. So you know how certain Jedis are able to actually see the Force, right?
Yeah.
So do you think that they're able to actually see like a bar for their health and actual Force meter like in a video game?
According to Lego Star Wars, at the end, yes.
Oh.
That
Cool.
ending cutscene is pretty funny. Like, literally, like, you know that scene in in Rise of Skywalker where Kylo gives Rey his health, his life force. It's shown by the actual life bars, like above their heads.
That's awesome.
Yes. So yes, Lego Star Wars made that canon. Jedi have health bars. What difficulty are you playing this on?
No, I think just the regular easy.
Okay. Tells you how much, like, is going on at once in this game.
I was gonna say, there's a lot going on for an easy mode.
Yep.
No, this game if you play it on Sith Legend, dude, it's harder than like Dark Souls.
I bet it gets intense. But it gets absolutely intense.
I love their electrifying animation.
Yes. Just watch the little suckers suffer.
I'm gonna kill one with a lightning bomb.
I just love that, so cartoony.
Loading, loading, loading.
Loading, loading, loading. I like that musical cue sounded almost like a horror movie.
Very ominous.
Yes. Absolutely. Just nope. Just casually swinging his lightsaber.
I mean, when you're dealing with such casuals as these, you know, you don't have to put much effort into it.
Whee! I just want to see in a Star Wars movie, just like a Jedi just like deflecting bullets and stuff, and he just screams at the stormtroopers, "Filthy casuals!"
And if you think about it, he learned from Darth Vader, and Darth Vader does that same crap.
Yeah, he's OP as all get out.
Although he doesn't wield his saber in his back like a freaking assassin.
Now, what would be interesting if they made Starkiller canon? I would love to see a fight between Ahsoka and Starkiller, Vader's two apprentices. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Who do you think would win, though?
I think that Ahsoka would win, but she would barely leave with her life.
And it wouldn't be because she's more powerful in the Force. It would just be because the Force wanted her to win.
Yeah. And I do believe that the Force would want her to win in that situation.
Yeah, but it wouldn't... I don't think she would kill him either.
No.
I think she would, like where he would end up... You know the Sith Stalker armor he gets?
Yes.
Like, where he's all injured and stuff?
Yeah, no, she'd cripple him, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think she'd kill him. But she would win. She would win that fight.
Someone as dangerous as this man is, from what I've seen, I'd put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
I feel like that would definitely come back to haunt me.
I feel like she would try to kill him, but then circumstances would probably keep her from doing it.
Maybe.
Because, like, Ahsoka's all business. I mean, you know, she's compassionate and whatnot, but, like, she's all about, like, no, we gotta get this done.
Mm-hmm.
That would be an epic fight, though, between Ahsoka and Starkiller. There you go. Lightning.
I love lightning.
There needs to be a mod that every time you use Force Lightning, it's not the lightning noise. It's just... Ka-chow. Could you imagine? Ka-chow. But it's different variants of it. It's not just the stock ka-chow from Cars, but just the different inflections on how he says it. So it could be ka-chow, 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 ka-chow. Just every time you use Force Lightning.
That actually reminds me, speaking of weird, funny little sound effects that they put in for certain situations, in Borderlands, if you actually deal a certain amount of damage equaling out to 69, your character chuckles.
Nice. That's funny. I actually think I saw a TikTok about that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I love little details like that. And I feel like nowadays game developers are so straightforward and stuff that like there's not as many funny, cool Easter eggs like that anymore. Like back
That's the one thing I've enjoyed about the Borderlands series is they're just a bunch of people that are just making fun games.
Yeah. Like nowadays like games are either like super serious or overly cinematic, and I'm just like we often forget like these are games. You know, I like games that feel like video games. Like this, for instance, this definitely feels like a video game. Like,
Exactly.
for sure. And it's fun, and it knows it's a video game, you know?
I mean, it's a great story and everything,
Right.
but it's like extremely fun.
Yeah, but it's like, in the grand scheme of Star Wars, like, this is kind of doesn't fit as far as the kind of adventure it is, you know? Like, this is straight up, this is a video game. Versus, like, you know, Jedi Fallen Order, you could believe that that story did happen in canon. You know?
You tell me you wouldn't want this to be canon?
I'm not saying that I didn't want to, I just say that it doesn't fit.
Fair enough.
I do want it to. Dude, my version of Star Wars, like, is... If I had my ideal version of Star Wars, I would have this canon. I would still have the Force Awakens canon, but everything after that, just rewrite the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know, and have KOTOR be canon, which it's fixing to be with a remake, and just all of that. Like, I think my version of Star Wars is vastly different than Disney's. Oh,
Do you think Disney even has an insight for the end of Star Wars?
Absolutely
Or are they
not.
just going to run it on as long as possible?
They
Make money?
basically, Kathleen Kennedy, or like, no, the head of Lucasfilm was like, yeah, so we didn't know what we were doing because we have no source material to draw from, and I'm just over here like,
All of Legends.
what about all those things you made on canon, huh?
Here's the thing. If they wanted a strong female character, they didn't need to create, right? They had Mara Jade.
Yeah, they did.
They could have just made Mara Jade.
But no, they didn't. I don't hate Rey. I like her a lot, but I do understand why people are like, oh, she's a Mary Sue, or she's this and this and all that, you know? I mean, I don't, like... I think she's just poorly written. I don't
100% it was writing.
I think... I know a lot of people are like, Daisy Ridley did poor... No, she didn't, okay? She's basically the new Hayden Christensen, because back when the prequels came out, everyone hated Hayden Christensen's performance as Anakin. And it's like, oh, it's a stiff performance. No, that's just what George Lucas asked of him.
Because because Anakin was a creepy, weird kid.
Yeah, that's what he asked of him. So, like, he was just doing as he was shown. A lot of people were like, Natalie Portman did so poor. She's a bad actress. No, have you seen anything else she's been in? Have you seen V for Vendetta? Because that's an incredible film, and she acts her butt off in that film. Like, absolutely. But so, like, it's not the actors, it's the script.
Most of the time, it's the script.
It's the script and the direction, and sometimes, yes, there are bad.
Oh, absolutely.
But look, Force Mech.
But yeah, no, like Rey, like I liked her acting and all that, but the story definitely just felt like it just rushed her into the hero spotlight.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why a lot of people are like, she's a Mary Sue. She didn't know how to do all this, and I'm like, I agree. It's just nonsensical that she's this powerful and stuff, and they try to like explain it away, like, oh, she's a Palpatine. Spoiler alert. But like, I think it was just poorly done. And they did not have a plan for it. So to answer your question, no, I don't think Disney had a plan whatsoever, and they don't have a plan. In fact, it's rumored, and it's basically confirmed, that they screwed up so bad they're going to go thousands of years in the past now in Star Wars. Like the next movies we see are going to be during the Old Republic, and the reason we're getting so many Star Wars TV shows is because they basically said we're taking a break from movies.
Because you see so many Disney movies popping up, especially in the Star Wars series.
Yeah, like they're taking a break from film. They're now just doing TV shows.
I'm not against it though, just because a lot of them are actually focusing more on individual characters.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of a cool aspect.
Right. Well, they already had plans for solo projects because they were gonna do. Do you remember Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and then Solo, a Star Wars story? A Star Wars story was gonna be its own sect of Star Wars films, and I guess Solo kind of killed that. Rogue One was amazing. I like Solo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the few people that like that movie, and maybe it's because Han Solo is literally my favorite Star Wars character.
I still need to watch that, but I've heard that it's good.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not the best Star Wars project, but
I missed it.
It's far from the.
I imagine
from
it's
the worst.
enjoyable at the least.
Yeah, it is. If you love Han Solo, like, or you just like Star Wars in general and want more of a heist movie, then definitely watch a Solo. But you know.
Mm-hmm.
Han Solo.
But it's.
Han Solo.
Yeah, I love that. But it's far from the worst, I'd say.
Well, do you think they're gonna do better with Kenobi?
Absolutely.
I died. Sorry.
Really?
If they do bad, if it sucks, there's gonna be an absolute riot.
I know they're bringing back the original actors, so it can't be that bad.
I mean, Ewan McGregor's gonna do fantastic.
Yeah.
You know.
Ewan McGregor's always going to do fantastic.
If it fails, it'll be on the merits of the story, not on anyone who's acting.
Yeah, you can't blame the actor at that point.
No, Ewan McGregor is going to act his heart out. And the thing is, the little footage I've seen of him in that show, he's gonna do great. He always will. He's a
I will be disappointed if the first episode they don't introduce him with "Hello there."
Right? If they don't in the first episode, they're gonna make that joke. There's no way they're not gonna make that joke.
Of course.
You guys just want to have a Star Wars podcast instead of the show?
Do you think we do better?
I have no idea. I mean, we'd have plenty to talk about, or just a nerd podcast.
Nerd podcast, I think, would be
more
wide.
Yeah, more widespread.
Yeah.
How are you doing this, Matthew?
I don't know. That death doesn't count.
You literally landed onto a piece of metal and just let yourself slide down.
Yeah, that death, it don't count. That was impressive.
In Matt's defense, though, platforming is not his strong suit.
And I had also...
You shouldn't be attempting to climb a very steep metal piece. Then.
The game requires him to platform, unfortunately.
Not where he was platforming, though.
If I had my own solo channel, I would totally play a game called Alice: Return to Madness.
Oh, really?
And I would play it I do a whole series because I'm really good at platforming in the game, and that game has such amazing platforming. Wow. I think it's so solid.
I'm glad you like that.
I love that game. It's one of my favorite games. But because of the guidelines set by me, sometimes I eat my own hat, because I'm like, oh, there's this game, and then
it's like, oh, I can't play that.
I can't play that because it's super not safe for work.
Yeah.
But it's fine because there's plenty of there's tons of safe for work games out there.
Mm-hmm.
Even some games that are rated M that no, we can totally play this.
Like most Halo games.
Yeah.
Skyrim.
Dude, okay. Sometimes I'll see a Halo game and I'll be like, why is this rated M? Halo should not be rated M.
It's mostly for the blood and the violence.
But it's not even that bad.
Cursing.
It's not even that bad.
Well, you need to remember back then in the early 2000s, people were very strict.
Dude, do you remember when Shadow the Hedgehog came out?
Yes. That was almost borderline M.
Yeah, well, not M, it's more like T. What is this?
It is T.
No, it's E10 plus.
I'm pretty certain it was
Look
T.
it up.
I am almost 50% positive.
It's E10 plus, which was weird. It should have gotten a T for team rating. If you look up on the official ESRB website, it's E10 and up. It's not M for mature. Or it's not T for teen.
Yeah, right there. E+, E10 plus.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
I know this because I've stared at that box art 100 times because I love that cover. That's like my top. That is my top 10. In my top 10 favorite game boxes of all time.
Oh, okay. So apparently it originally was actually set T for teen.
Yeah.
But then they had to, I guess, revamp it or whatever.
Okay. So where's that version of the game? Can I play that, Sega? What, did you say the D word too many times?
Could you imagine if they actually made an M-rated Shadow the Hedgehog game?
Okay, I'm gonna say something controversial. I would play that in a heartbeat. I would play that. Dude, okay, here's the thing. I know a lot of people are like, Shadow shouldn't have a gun and they shouldn't introduce edgy things in Sonic. Here's my thing. It's Shadow's game. He can be as violent as he wants. He is an anti-hero, okay? And all the people are like, it's silly seeing anthropomorphic animals, like, have guns and swear. I don't care. I really don't care. You know? Sonic's games can be... That's what they should have done, Bretton. They should have made 2 separate series. They should have made Sonic's games be for kids and be kid-friendly, and make Shadow's games be really fast-paced third-person shooters.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be really cool. In fact, if you...
make it a whole series of the Shadow the Hedgehog games?
Yeah. I think... did you ever watch me play Nier Automata?
I think so. It sounds familiar.
Do you remember the shooting mechanics of that? How it was, like, really fluid and stuff?
Yes.
Well, imagine that, but, like, being able to, like, glide around like Shadow. How he runs, but he glides. Like, just constantly shooting and moving. That. And make it less like a Sonic game and make it more action-focused, but still be really fast.
Yeah.
And then use Chaos Control as a dodge mechanic. That's how you do it.
Double jump, double jump. Oh, come on.
At this
You
point,
almost had it, Mike.
He didn't double jump. Like
Yeah, I see that.
I
I
pressed
seen that.
it.
I could hear it too. Just at this point, I've just not been paying attention to the gameplay. I've just been talking.
I gotta kill that dude again.
All right.
Are you not able to save afterwards and have it load back to that? Because I know you have the autosave off.
No,
we can't save because of the cheat.
You can't save.
Oh, you can't save it. Oh, no.
Remember, because earlier how he was saying how you can't when you have cheats on.
Yeah, I remember. Just in my brain, I was still thinking it was just the autosave that couldn't be done, but...
That's fair.
Regular yellow.
Dude, you remember those cheat booklets they used to sell?
Yep.
Like, for every game that was out at the time?
Yeah, I never got them. I just always went to GameSpot and I looked them all up.
That's nice. I used to like print out pamphlets. Like I would use the printer at home and I would just print out cheat code books and stuff.
Yeah, we actually just literally took like a notebook paper, ripped it out, wrote everything on it, and folded it up and put it in the casing.
I once bought. Speaking of that, actually, I once bought a copy of King Kong that had all of the cheats written on a piece of paper, and I beat the game with that, and then I went back and I used all the cheats, and I gotta tell you, man, one, King Kong is an amazing game. 2, I kept that when I sold it. I shouldn't have sold it because now I really want to play it on the channel, but it was on PS2. I sold it and I kept the booklet in there.
That sucks, but I'm
Yeah.
certain someone's now enjoying it themselves.
I hope so. Whoever has my copy of it, I hope you never got rid of the cheat codes. Like, in my opinion, King Kong is one of the best first-person shooters of all time, and it just happens to be a movie tie-in.
Either of you ever used AR?
Augmented reality?
No, on the Game Boy.
No.
Or not Game Boy, DS had it.
Oh, the 3DS had it, yeah.
Oh, DS and 3DS.
No, the DS had it? I did not know that. I know, like, with the 3DS, they had those cards that you could put down and stuff. Yeah, I didn't know that you, that it was on the DS as well.
Oh yeah, I remember actually having those.
Dude, I remember like wanting a DSi like so bad, and my mom was
That
like,
was
no.
just that was desired by every child.
Yeah, I wanted a DSi so
Yeah.
bad because the concept of
It was like, oh my god, I can have a camera built into this.
it's like, oh my god, I can get on the internet with this. Like that's why I wanted it, and then my mom was like, no, and then I like finally got a few years later actually, I got a 3DS, and now it was still like one of my best Christmases.
I can agree with that. Yeah, I went from the DS Lite straight to the 3DS on myself.
The first console I bought with my own money was the new Nintendo 3DS. What a stupid name, but a good model of the.
It's literally the same concept of this new Nintendo Switch thing. It's just literally just slightly better.
Yeah. Except that one was a lot better because actually that one could play higher octane games and was the only version of the 3DS that could play the new Super Smash Brothers. At the newer one at the time, I should say.
Yeah.
The 3DS version.
And now it's completely obsolete.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because of Ultimate and because of the Switch and all that.
Ah, yes.
I like to believe that the Wii U and the 3DS version was actually just a testing ground to see if people would want to play Smash Bros. On the go. And the answer is absolutely.
Oh yeah, I remember we used to play the crap out of 3DS Smash.
Oh yeah, all the time on the bus. It was so fun. I wish I still had my copy of it, but I have Smash Ultimate, so I have no reason to.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
We used to play Smash. Josh was like, we didn't used to play Smash Bros that much, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we played it all the time.
It was every other day at the least.
Yeah, anytime y'all were over at my house or I was on the bus with y'all, like, we played Smash Bros. Like, absolutely.
He didn't play Smash with us.
Yeah.
That's what the difference was.
I think that's it.
Alright, Matthew, you can do it.
Well, there was a time where, like, Josh was more of Jonathan's friend than ours, but then we just kind of, like, abducted him.
Pretty much, yeah. Hey!
Yeah,
nice.
boy!
About time.
Alright.
Alright, now we can proceed with the story.
Yeah, but, like, I love Josh so much, though. I really do. Like, he adds a different dynamic to the group. Because, like, when we first started, I'm gonna say this YouTube channel because it is a reboot. But when we started RGS, the original RGS, he was not an original cast member.
No, I thought.
Neither was I.
No, you weren't either.
I think we had Josh maybe an episode or two, but
Yeah. But he was not an original member.
No.
When we first started, it was just me and Bird, and you were on tech support.
Pretty much.
Like
yeah.
you didn't want to be in episodes.
No, and I still don't care to, but.
But here you
Here
are,
I am.
co-hosting with me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this episode's kind of weird because it's like Matt is playing the game, but he's just basically providing the visuals as we talk.
Yes.
Is there something else you'll spin down? Because I don't...
I can do it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Barely, but you did it.
Big boy jumps.
That's how I would have done that, though. But yeah, like, he's providing the visuals and we're just talking. But it's changed a lot. Can you believe that our first episode, like on the original channel, was Sims? I still can't
I think that
believe
was
that.
just because that was literally the only thing we could play at the time.
I think so too. It's the only thing that I can't remember. Did we use your laptop or Bird's?
I think it was my laptop.
Yeah, we just did the only thing that we could play. You know what's something from the old channel that I want to bring on here, and I think we can do it a little bit better because you have that transition screen now, is the indie sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could do that as a, I think we could actually do that as a,
Stream.
A stream. Oh, it'd be fun.
It's very plausible, yeah.
It'd be really fun. Just go to itch.io, pick 3 random ones, and we can do it.
Yeah, we can bring that series back.
It'd be fun. It'd be fun. And it's.
I know there's stuff like still being posted to this day, so it's not gonna
Well,
be
there's always gonna be stuff. As long as there's indie developers with low budgets, there will always be itch.io.
Very true.
I love that site because it's. And if you want to, you can support them. You know, you can leave tips and all that. You know, like one of my favorite games, like in my top 500 games of all time, is actually an indie game on itch.io, 2D Doom.
Oh yeah, you did enjoy that game.
I
very
loved it. It was so fun. How do you put the action gameplay of Doom into a 2D side scroller? That's how. That is how. I love that. Now I don't remember. Did we play that on RGS or did we play that on Save Point?
That was on Save Point.
Was it? Yeah, because we were actually doing the indie sweep more on that actually.
Yeah, it wasn't Save Point.
Yeah. I think that's the one thing I enjoyed about Save Point Gaming is that we did
more indie games.
Indie games, yeah. we'll get back to doing that because I do enjoy that, and I think you like it too, Brian.
It was it allowed a different experience.
Yeah, it was. But not only that, we're not always gonna have money to like play.
What the heck was that transition?
Oh, that really, really, really fast elevator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost looked like it was glitching.
Nope.
Trash.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
I was taken aback by the robot guy. But yeah, we used to play a lot more indie games back in the day and stuff. So I do kind of want to get into that a little bit more. But yeah, we didn't. Josh was not an original member, and yet he came in. In fact, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So he was in a couple episodes of. He was in a couple of episodes of RGS, but he wasn't like a consistent member until Save Point, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think he didn't actually start coming in until then. And then from the get-go of this reboot, he's just kind of been here the whole time.
Almost every episode, yeah.
Yeah, except for this one.
He's missed a couple.
If you're watching, Josh, I love you.
Do you remember the I think it was the previous stream where he dipped out like halfway through?
Yeah. He had stuff to do, I guess. It's all good. In fact, I didn't even send him the screen.
Wow.
I'm a bad friend. I'm sorry. I've been dropping the ball all day long.
You don't ask him if he wants to come out. You don't send him the invite to the stream.
I feel like a bad friend. Oh well.
No point in sharing it now.
I'm still gonna share it for solidarity's sake.
Just to make you still feel better.
Yes. Absolutely. What would you call that? Like a forced mech or like a forced golem?
That says Junk Titan right up there.
Yes.
I don't like that. That's a dumb name.
It's made out of junk.
Oh, I thought you said jump.
No, junk.
Okay, that makes more sense. What? But yeah, I didn't have a chance to even press it. What?
Pay attention to the animation. That's your best friend.
No, like I pressed it and it just didn't go off.
Okay.
Why? B.
All right. Ooh.
There we are. He did.
Yeah.
Ow.
Now we gotta focus on this dude.
Like that?
Nice.
This dude seems to really like junk.
Right?
Masters, give me the strength to kill this sick.
Yeah. There's a guy that controls a giant spider later on in the game. Did you die?
No.
No.
He wants to change his lightsaber color.
Why?
No, not the color. The crystal.
Okay.
Isn't changing the crystal what changes the color, though?
No, not the color crystal, the power crystal.
There's a difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Power crystal has different abilities.
What did you just equip with?
Better lightsaber damage.
Okay.
I had better electrical damage on.
Basically, they're like perks.
Okay, yeah, that's why I gathered there.
Yeah.
He's running!
Come on, that's you.
You have no right to the Force.
How many times do you have to fight this junk titan?
Yes.
As many times as he summons it.
Remember, this is back in the day whenever there were repetitive boss cycles.
That's fair.
Didn't much spice it up. Boy! Tell me why ain't nothing but a setting. Yeah. Okay, he's almost done.
Kill him. Put him out of his misery.
Come on. What?
Force lock.
Press Y when the needle is in the red zone.
Okay. There you go.
Nice.
It's basically a beam struggle, but in Star Wars. Ah, it's the days of quick time
Ooh.
events.
He's like, oh no.
Come on. Oof!
He dead.
Yeah, he is.
You know what's funny is that back then this was a novelty, and then there was an entire company that just made a theme out of it.
Yes. Telltale. Like, the games are just quick time events and dialogue trees.
Mm-hmm.
I love how every Jedi that dies in this game, just this huge bolt of lightning just escapes their body.
Yes.
Can you blame them?
Yeah, we got about 9 minutes till 1.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, animation.
He's making his lightsaber.
My master, Kasdan Paratus, is dead.
Then there is but one more test.
I'm ready now.
No. You've defeated an old man and an outcast. You must face a true Jedi Master.
Who?
Master Shock T, one of the last of the Jedi Council. You need the full
Yeah, this was
power
before they
of the
confirmed
dark
how she
side
really died.
to defeat her.
So a lot of people were like, oh, she still lived.
He sent the robot to share a message?
Yes. He couldn't be bothered.
Darth Vader has found us.
Perhaps. Maris, gather your belongings and go into hiding, just as we've practiced. Do not return until I summon you.
But Master, this is what I've been waiting for.
When I was a kid, I never
Let me
understood
fight.
her.
No. I will
She's
lead this
her
assassin to the
apprentice.
ancient abyss alone. You are not ready to face a Sith. You would
You
surely
thought it was the other way around?
No, I
We are
just didn't
among
know
the
how
last
she
of the
connected to the story, because I
While we
remember
live,
she shows up
the
later
Order
just
survives.
randomly, and I'm like,
I
what?
cannot allow you to be
makes
captured
sense.
or killed
Yep.
by the Empire. Now please, go to the graveyard and wait for my summons.
Alright, after this cutscene, we'll end it.
Seems fair.
We just watch this, because it's pretty cool.
She hasn't been corrupted. Not yet. She's just afraid. May the Force be with you, Maris Brood.
But fear leads to anger.
Anger leads to hate.
I'm tracking your
Hate leads
location.
to suffering.
Just ahead, you should find a hollow fungus tower.
Okay.
You'll need to make your way through it.
In my Honda Civic. Alright, everybody. That's all the time we have for today, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Bye.